Konnichiwa YouTubers, I'm Ataru Moroboshi. Hello, I'm Liam Cole from My Life Me.
Konnichiwa, my name is Kotaku from Inuyasha.
Yowded. Hey there, non-redhead anime version of Philip J. Fry from Futurama, Canadian version of Unstoppable from Kim Possible, and younger male version of Ryunosuke Fujinami from Urusei Yatsura. That would be your cue to introduce yourselves.
Oh, this here is Ajax from the animated series Duckman. No relation to Ajax the cockatoo from Crocodile, obviously.
Oh, get over it, Moroboshi. You know you can't resist this hot sexy word lot of mine. Ha ha.
Yowded. Yes, you can. Australian version of Roy Rooster from Garfield and Friends. It all sounds swell.
Hi, as you may have guessed, Ajax is Team Tacoon's answer to that sexy America Jane Kelly Bundy and any other reasonable facsimile thereof.
Yeah, he may be as thick as my raging boner, but he can still smother his way around a pair of genitalia with his sexy web pedal. Anyways, me and my fellow Onion boys are going to a Johnny Orlando concert. Now before you ask, Johnny Orlando is Canada's newest pop sensation and is considered the Justin Bieber of the new generation. And with that said, Lil Miss Pryor 75 put us in this video to indoctrinate Johnny Orlando into the Canadian branch of Team Tacoon. Well, we've broken the fourth wall with such a Dazu description long enough. Let's go get our hands as well as our feet on the real thing. When we get to the concert, there will be a mastodonic long-ass line of hot and horny preteen girls screaming their heads off over seeing Johnny Orlando live on stage. Equally horny milfs who want to recapture their lost youth by trying to seduce Johnny Orlando backstage, along with regular cougars who are trying to attempt the same thing. Preteen boys who are here in the hopes of having their titillated girlfriends provide them with blowjobs after the performance. 30-something-year-old pedophiles who are here to masturbate to all the underage clientele and or attempt to do the same thing as the cougars and the milfs. Child porn directors who are hoping to strike a deal with Johnny for a promising career in underage exposure, and even more horny preteens, milfs, and pedophiles. While waiting in line, we will get bored and we will all fantasize about Amanda Bynes getting a foot massage from Drake Bell and Josh Peck, and then rewarded with a Dazu phenomenal foot job, and then we will get super Dazu horny and remove our respective footwear, those of us actually wearing footwear, and then we start to have our foot-tastic way with everyone in line, and it all sounds like a Sukio bitches using your Johnny Orlando 8x10 glossies as dildos. Don't go calling us pedophiles, as we're all under the age of 18. Can teen boys be pedophiles? Why go to a teen boy concert to recapture your lost youth when your milk's got us right here? Thank Lilith Anatomist for corn cougars. Now rub our feet. Rub time for your daily shower of foot sweat like Rag you, yoikotter yo. Such a swell game rip will really work up a nashi appetite. So we all head over to the food stand, where we will encounter a teenage goth chick wearing black leather and purple streaks in her hair, with echo blue lipstick, and she will say, can I help you? Obviously not taking notice to the mega stump carnage we caused not too long ago. And I will say, yes, I would like a milkshake full of your pedal blood, with a scoop of ice cream, made from your frozen foot sweat, and I'd like it with 2 straws so I can share this foot-tastic milkshake with Moroboshi-san. Kahaku would like some toe jam gongo that has been deep-fried in a boiling pot of pedal cheese. And as for Ajax, he would like a foot-long hot dog that has been smothered between your sweet pedals to enhance the foot-tastic taste and smell. The goth chick will say, dude, that has got to be the most depressing thing I ever heard in my entire life. You are all sad, pathetic freaks who are going to die alone and unhappy, with nothing to show for your miserable existence. Shows how much you know, bitch. We're all living super happy lives as Team Tacoon foot fappers. Embrace the power of podophilia. Using all your beverages as pedal lube. Now lick our toes like doesn't my toe jam taste heavenly? That was swell.
After having our swell way with that present day, which we will head to the performance altar and wait for the ceremony to begin. and while we're waiting for our target to show up to pass the time, the four of us start to foot flirt with each other and drive up our horniness. Liam-kun offers to massage my feet while Moroboshi-san rips open my vest to give me a soul scrub, and Ajax begins to smother my underage testicles with his sexy half-demon duck steppers, and I become so aroused that I start to moan in total sexual ecstasy. But before I can reach orgasm, a prudish soccer mom shows up and says, "Stop your vulgar display this instant, it is not appropriate for young children." I will say to her, "Madam, I can assure you this is not an act of demonic possession. The two young men here are humans just like me, and the duck-looking creature is only half demon." The angry mother continues by saying, "I don't know what you're talking about, but you're traumatizing my two daughters and making them cry." And then I will say, "Well then, why don't me and my kennel playmates wipe their tears away with our smooth pork buns and have them embrace the wonders of pedophilia?" But she will pull her children away and scream, "You stay the fuck away from my little girls, you perverted brats." Those weren't exactly the magic words, but it's close enough to begin the pedophilic ritual. Your prudishness is the real demonic possession. So we're here to perform our rashi exorcism. Time to smother your face and the faces of your two daughters with my Desu sexy pork buns. Just admit that your birthing hole is getting moist from the sweet embrace and smell of my slender soles. You'll get a dash.
Youted. After raping those off-screen covert agents from the Dark Mares team and making all the midget men and women watching horny from the swell display, the stage will light up and the junior cast members of
Ajax, I hate to interrupt, but maybe I should be the one to wrap up this rape journey. Yeah, we know you're supposed to be the airhead of the group and all, but your usual speech patterns are a little too slow going for full description.
Bye, and Lilith knows it'll take a while to wrap up this goes to video, as it is without Lil Miss Pryor 75 having to go Mad Libs style on the rest of the script for your typical dialogue.
Youted. Well, since the main cast of Monty Python's Flying Circus got pummeled by the fifth dimension again, to explain all that, I think it may be for the best.
Oh, Ajax, your thick-headedness is so fucking sexy to me. Anyways, after raping that baka soccer mom and making all the preteens in the audience horny from our Ataru gang rape, the stage will light up and then Johnny Orlando and his group of female backup singers will walk up on stage and begin singing one of Johnny's trademark songs. We will jump on stage and face Johnny Orlando, and Johnny will be confused and wonder why there are two teenage boys and one preteen boy on stage along with what looks like a failed cosplay of Heifer Wolf from Rocco's Modern Life. Finally Johnny will say, I think it's kind of neat that you chose such a retro Nicktoons character for your costume and all, but I hope you're aware that this isn't the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, so why exactly are you on stage? And I will say, "Konnichiwa, I am Ataru Moroboshi, and me and my fellow Totimodachis in Team Takun are here to have a Dezu swell toe orgy with you and your equally sexy backup singers in Totimo sexual ecstasy." And Johnny will ask us not to say stuff like that. There are a lot of kids in the audience and we don't want them learning any inappropriate words like We've already demonstrated our sexual preference to said kids and they're equally sexy milfs, so that statement is pretty much a moot point now. But that's small potatoes compared to this swell display of sexiness. Oh Johnny, your feet are just as smooth and supple as I imagine. Your backup singers take a foot massage quite well, using your microphones as dildos, sucking your sexy toes like needs maple syrup. Speaking of which, it's happy ending time. Grant us that sweet release, Lilith. Yeah. Bag you, yoi cotter yo. Oh sweet Lilith, this all sounds so foot-rubbing, toe-sucking, heel-licking, soul-scrubbing, turn you podophilic nanomecond mega stomp plankton spanking swell. I think me and my clone crew will go to a Johnny Orlando concert and do all of this now. Sayonara for now, all my swell Totimodachis. Wink.
Croc-a-didgeridoo! crap, that's the end.